I don't know how much value I have in this universe, but I do know that I made a few people happier than they would have been without me. And as long as I know that, I'm as rich as I ever need to be.
Hey there guys, you got a buddy Eric from the Action Toys channel, and today I have an action figure review. Now, this is a new release. It is an 8-inch action figure with 14 points of articulation. Now, you're going to know what this is the moment I show you. You might have just seen a little bit of it in the little corner. This is a movie representation from Mego Monsters. Now, if you know your stuff, you know that I just showed you the Rocketeer. Now, Mego has gone about releasing some of its some very popular stuff, and this is going to be episode 1. Though I did do a Mego, what was that, Button Face or whatever it was called from Nightbreed. Very cool. After I open this up, I am going to go get another one of these, because for things I like the Rocketeer, you know, I like to say, okay, I'm going to have one on display, and I'm going to have one sitting back for display on my wall. Like, this would be on a shelf, that one would be on a wall, like, you know what I mean? Kind of like a collection type building thing. Alright, so, as you see, the Rocketeer, 17 plus movies, 8-inch action figure, 14 points of articulation. We got some vintage comic book art right there. Flip it over. You got the Rocketeer. You got the original actor's face on it. That's really cool. Now this is Marty Abrams' work, so you know we're gonna get something good here. So if we go back and read this, it says Marty Abrams, aka the father of the action figure, has relaunched these figures in response to overwhelming demand. Mego, pronounced Me-Go Corp, was started by this father, David Abrams, in 1954 and named by his younger brother, Howard, who would say Me-Go too. Howard later became head of sales for the company Mego Corp. Sold over 20 million of its standard 8-inch action figure heroes worldwide, and Mego Corporation is proud to take over that fine heritage today. Oh, very cool. So we do have the standards, you know, warning choking hazard, official limited edition action figure with original detail and quality. We will check on that. Okay, so we do have our cool Mego logo, picture of Mr. Abrams himself. You do see that I paid $22.99 plus tax. Made in China. Item number. What was the item number? Okay. Very cool. Okay. Now, let's open it up. No, I'm just kidding. Normally I can get this normally I can get it so this piece doesn't normally stick. And it comes off like that. I'm normally pretty good that way, but not this time, I guess. Alright, so let's untomb our cool figure. Sweet. Okay, let's pull him out. Pull up the jetpack. The legendary Rocketeer's jetpack. Okay, so I assume that this elastic is going to hold the jetpack to the guy's arms. Cool. Very cool. Okay, let's have a look here. So you got 2 elastics, 1 for each arm. Well, you got 1 elastic and yeah, to go over the arms. Hold it on tight. We'll see. That looks like it's going to be held up kind of high, even though technically it should be about right there. Ooh, this is a pleather. Very cool. Okay. The coat does not open up like a regular jacket. Unfortunate. It does open up in the back. Oh, look at that. 2021 Disney made in China with a serial number with a Mego branding on it. Very cool. Okay. Okay, so you see, it's got a ball joint. That's very cool. More toys should do that. They don't. Okay. Put our guy back together. We've seen all the branding we want. Does the helmet come off? And no, it does not. How unfortunate. That could have been very cool to have something that, you know, pop the helmet on and off. Boots obviously come on and off like anything else. Okay. Pants are like a burlap material, so that's very cool. Alright. How does it stand? Stands well. I say that he should have had a gun with him, because yeah, he should have had a gun, because in all the things he normally carries not a ray gun, but he carries like a Luger type weapon. Oh, he's got a lot of movement. Oh, okay, very cool. So let's see. We're gonna put this backpack on. I want to see how that's gonna work out for me, because I am me, and I tend to make things go bad. All right, let's see. We'll put one on like this. Okay, that's one. Now we need the other one. Oh, it was kind of easy. Oh, no, not this arm though. Yeah, I think it could have been done better, but you know, I guess if it's for display purposes, it's not going to be a big issue. I think it's very cool, like, to have this exact toy, but at the same time, I think I would have felt better if they had made actual leather, like little imitation leather straps, like in the show. Okay, like this right here is gonna wreck this jacket, and that's unfortunate. So I need to 3D print a ray gun for this guy, because I think he needs it, so he can go whoa and shoot at the bad guys. Okay. Well, he poses very nicely, so interesting. I don't think he's going to need a heat stand or anything like that, because he does stand pretty decent already. All it does is makes it so if he goes to fall over, he won't. Or he could do some like weird poses where he's like, but I don't think that's going to be necessary. I think it'll display very well. At least it did earlier, before I messed with it. Oh, well, I guess maybe if I do that. Oh, okay. It's just the way the boot's set. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. There's his pose. So there's his pose that I am going to be displaying him in. Out of 10, I give it a 7. It could have been done better. The helmet could have been just a removable piece. I was all excited, hoping that's what the case was, but that might have just been my expectations. He needs a pistol for an accessory, and a belt that holds it, like in the show and in the comic books. Let's be honest. Very, the backpack is nice, though it should have been a brass color. And what else was it? It should have been a brass color. Also, the elastic should have been like in a movie where it comes off the thing right here, and it goes around. That would have been very cool. Or even just like a harness, like something that goes up and over and then it clicks in the center. That would have been cool too. All right. Well, guys, that is my review of the Mego Rocketeer. Very cool figure. It's a solid figure, and in its construction, it's very strong. It's got very, very vintage made joints, and that makes it amazing in my book. It stands very well. Doesn't need much help doing anything. Again, with the elastics, that's a drawback. The helmet being just the whole head. This isn't really meant to be played with at that point. The color on this is off. I may actually go back, paint this backpack to be brass colored. I'm gonna make a belt with a holster on it for this guy to go around here. It won't be very visible, but it'll hold a Luger for display purposes, and that's all I need. Alright guys, until next time, as always, stay awesome. Whoa! That was an inappropriate close-up.